Good morning, sir. Sorry. Good morning, doctor.
Namaste. Good morning.
How are you today?
Always good.
That's nice. Assalamu alaikum and a very good morning to all the viewers. Um, we have a very special guest today with us, and I would like to introduce Mr. TP Sasikumar. He's MSc, MPhil, PhD, LLB, MBA, MS, and lots more. Thank you so much, sir, for being with us today and giving us your precious time. I would like you to introduce yourself to our viewers, please.
You already introduced, right?
There is lots more, and this is very less about you, what I introduced.
So you could specifically ask. Probably that could be better.
Sure, sir. First, I would like to introduce myself. My name is Shakila Nasir. I'm from Pakistan, Islamabad, and I run a school.
Okay.
I spent my childhood in Dubai. I had my education there,
Which school?
and
Which school in Dubai?
it's a Sadiq Islamic English School.
Okay.
And I have the honor of having some very great teachers who were from convent schools in India, from Muslim Aligarh University. Some of them were from there. And I have my whole life full of memories with my teachers from India. And I was very happy when I came to know that I have a person whom I have a chance to talk to from India. So I felt very happy and excited for that.
And which year was that you were left to Dubai after your education?
In 96, I did my O levels from there.
Okay.
In 97, I got married. And after marriage, I went back to Dubai. And in 2005, I moved to Pakistan.
From 2000 onwards, I was regular going to Dubai for 18 years almost.
That's
I have
wonderful.
covered almost all those schools for teachers training programs, meeting students. And I am from Kerala, 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 which is the south
Okay.
west corner of India. And many of those schools in Dubai, you can see at least a few teachers from Kerala.
Yes. In fact, most of our teachers were from Mumbai.
Yeah.
And what attracted me is this Sir Rehan Allahwala's school was that I had a teacher, maths teacher, whose name was Mr. Mahadwala.
Okay.
And I thought that he's related to school. That's why he's putting this concept after his name. So
Uh-huh.
that attracted me more. For that reason, I went to him. And the other reason was, sir, that what we studied in our school was that creativity was more. And when I came to Pakistan in 2006, I found out that people are after the number game. We have to score numbers in the board exams, and they don't know even how to pronounce or how to do the introduction. It's just cramming and taking numbers. So that hurt me more.
So, what sort of a school you run in Pakistan?
Right now, it's affiliated to Rawalpindi board. It's the same as normal schooling, traditional schooling that we offer. After I found out Sir Rehan Allahwala, I started following him, and because I myself am not well aware of these computers and IT and AI tools, so I am doing a 2 month summer course with them because schools are closed. So I am doing this so that after the school reopens, I'm planning for the kids to open an AI classroom for them and teach them these tools.
Okay. Wonderful.
Yeah, but ours is a small village like yours. What I have read about you was that it's a village. You did your schooling from village, and but I'm impressed like the way you went and the whole path you crossed. It was very very impressive. And ours is also a small village, so that was the reason I opened a school here. I could have opened it in a city like in Islamabad and Rawalpindi. They are big cities, but I wanted to give my people, the people of this village, some good interaction Like I have the
Which is
experience
that
of.
exact place? Where are you from, Shakila?
Sir, it's Kahuta. We have, like, you are a scientist as well.
Yeah, Kahuta.
So we.
I know Kahuta quite well.
Wow, that's wonderful, sir.
Yeah, I know
So there's a
most of the places in Pakistan.
it's like you have been to all the corners of
No,
the
no,
world.
I have not been to Pakistan, but I'm a satellite man. I'm from Space Department,
Okay, okay.
so I can see the whole world, right?
Yeah, so you must know that there is this Kahuta Research Lab here.
Yes, I know there is a
It's,
Kahuta
it's
Research Lab. Science of what is requirement of Pakistan runs from Kahuta.
yes, that's true.
Yeah,
There are lots of army base here, and it's quite
army base
restricted
is
area.
very very,
Foreigners
yeah.
are not.
Kahuta is
Yes,
one of the
foreigners are
most
not allowed.
strong army base near Rawalpindi, right?
Yes, you're right.
Yeah, your
Exactly.
Rawalpindi and Islamabad is almost like a dual city, twin city,
Yeah,
and
twin cities.
little
Yeah.
northeast of Islamabad is Kahuta, and it is very close to our border.
Yes, true.
Yeah,
Very true. You're almost there, sir. You are in our home.
yeah, I know Pakistan as I know my hometown.
I feel India because our teachers, of course, after the lesson, they used to discuss with us about their kids. Most of the teachers, their kids were in India. They were studying, having education there. So we used to discuss everything, and it's almost the same. Like in India and Pakistan, there's nothing,
And your
no
school
difference.
is up to which grade, Shakila?
It's up till matric, sir. It's up till 10th because
So
when I came to
how many
Pakistan,
students you have in you start admission in age 3,
yes, sir,
and then up to which grade you have?
up till 10th.
Up to 10th. So up to age
Yes,
3, 4, 5, 6, 7, generally
yes,
there should not be any writing, reading. Actually, it should be based on a lot of activities.
you are right.
The basic education system tells that children up to 7th class must be informal.
Okay.
Informal means there should not be any textbook to be followed. It should be like a interactive, a parent and a child, grandparents and children playing
Activity
together
based learning
with a
is
lot of
more.
activity based programs, craft. So I have a system
Yes.
and I have got 4 books written A to Z of early childhood education, and I am the research and development officer for the early childhood education forum in India. And in which what I do is I go across different parts of India. This week I am today after tomorrow I am in Bengal, and then going little away
Okay.
from Bhutan. People are coming. Early childhood teachers are coming, and I have got a teachers training program along with the summer camp. What I am doing
Okay.
is I am talking the way generally teachers will stand in the class and students will sit.
Okay.
You can imagine when a child is sitting and the teacher is standing, which part of the teacher's body they will keep seeing.
I think not the face, of course.
Yeah, therefore, I believe that is not the way the classroom arrangement has to be.
Okay.
So I look at from the point of view where a grandparent has to talk to a child. Definitely the grandparent will sit on the floor, children will be standing around them. From this
That's true.
point onwards, I keep changing the classroom scenarios. So I do a lot of activity today in terms of
Okay.
education, revamping, changing, what can be done, and etc. etc. And I'll tell you,
Well, that's
generally, we talk about 21st century education
yes, sir.
or next generation technologies, AI, AR, augmented reality, Internet of Things, 5G, fourth industrial revolution. All that we talk about is called a next generation technology. But I believe it is
Uh,
not next generation. Generation is 20 years.
yes.
I should not talk about an education of 20 years because education keeps changing very fast, much faster. What was 10 years back, what Shakila has seen is not what today in the world. But
Yes,
education
that's
doesn't
true.
change that fast. So what I believe is education should be spoken about third decade is 10 years.
Yes.
So we must talk about third decade of 21st century. So you look at 3, 2, 1 world. 3, third decade of 21st century. 3 to 1 world. DrTPS, you will see some videos discussing about how education has to be revamped. I'm
Okay.
so happy that Rahan is your institute. No, the Rahan is doing great job.
Yes, yes.
Wonderful,
Of course, sir.
wonderful, wonderful. He has got a great vision. I am in contact with him last 3 years, almost 2021. From the COVID time, we were in contact.
Okay. I'm following him, but I didn't know he is also linked to a school. In fact, if you see my Facebook profile link, I am always linked to people who are related to school, who do creativity, who do for the well-being of children, because we don't want them to stick to a curriculum or to a syllabus. We want them to face the outer world. We want them to learn technology like now, like he's teaching AI tools. It's wonderful. We don't want our children to go out and say, we don't know this. It's not taught in our school.
True, true.
So, sir, you suggest till up till 7 years, they should not follow a particular textbook or a
They
or
should
notebook.
actually learn the education general policy throughout the world is as a child,
Okay.
when I interact with the people, I should know about me, my family, my neighborhood, my society, my country, and slowly when I reach grade 7, I must know about the whole world around me. See, there is no point in saying, I do not know my neighboring country. I do not know where Sri Lanka is. I do not know where Myanmar is, where Bhutan is. When I am reaching 7th grade, I must know everything about all this.
Yes,
I
that's
must
true,
know.
sir. That
Yeah,
if you have been to Dubai very often and you have spent some time there, you could see there that there's no caste system there. People are from different nationalities. It's a global village there, and we all work there like as if we are a family. So that was the main reason I don't feel here like I want the children to know. To explore the neighboring countries. I don't want them to feel a stranger when they go in a society. So that was the reason I opened a school in my area so that I can change their mindset.
wonderful,
And
wonderful.
of course, I'll take your help because I've seen
See,
your vision.
actually, education should give a physical development,
Yes,
emotional development, intellectual sharpness, and social skill, talk to people, understand, and spiritual development. If these fivefold development can be done, I'm sure kids will become really wonderful. Education
of
should
course.
be for fivefold development, not just intellectual. What you are telling about score, marks. Yeah, definitely you
Yes,
should have a lot of logical reasoning, analytical skill, mathematical ability, learning skill, pattern comparison, creativity. So how do you do this unless the teachers have got this ability? So what am I doing is I'm going around and then giving lot of teachers training programs in which teachers become adaptable to the new situations. So all my books are related to the teachers training programs because that is where we can make a lot of difference.
of course, we have to learn a lot from you, and I'm sure you'll help us through Zoom.
Definitely, definitely. Anytime you want on this, I'm so glad that no, there is somebody who is very much interested in making some contributions to the village, and then
Of course,
wanted to make
of
some
course.
differences. All that is possible. And
Sir,
today,
see,
the
yes, sir.
augmented reality becomes so simple and easy for everyone. You can just play around. You can just play around. I don't know whether you are able to see.
Yes, I
On
am.
the mobile, what we can do is we can get all that kids can learn how to. Are you seeing that I am getting a tiger here in front of me?
Yes, I am.
Yes.
I
So
can.
this is an
Yes,
augmented reality, right? This
Your
is,
picture is not seen.
yeah, but I'm not saying you can see me. I'm just tilting it.
Yes.
Now assume that
Yes.
this tiger, lion, whomever I wanted to show to my children, I can get this onto my mobile, but augmented reality is very, very, very easy for everyone to play with. Got it?
Got it, sir.
Yeah.
You're right. And I want to know if you run a proper school or you do the trainings, the ECE trainings
I am
and the teachers
I
training.
am only a freelancer because if I run a school, what will happen, Shakila? If I run a school, I have to be there 365 days.
Of
I
course,
have
you
to
have to
take
give
care
your
of
time.
small things around. So I don't get this liberty of moving around, going around, talking different things, right? So what I can do is I will teach people like this. See, you can get whichever animal
Yes.
you want live. It can make sound. I wrote a book on adaptive learning. You go to my website, you can download my book,
Okay.
which is called Adaptive Learning. The
Okay.
adaptive learning is a mechanism in which how computers can be implemented in your classrooms, which I wrote a book
Okay.
17 years back.
Oh my God.
2017, I wrote a book when people did not even thought about this sort of a chat GPT or maybe talking on Zoom. Nothing was there.
Sorry to interrupt you, sir, but did you do proper computer courses at that
See,
time, or
I'm,
how?
I'm, I'm basically a mathematician.
I
In
know that
when
that
I
is
was
very,
doing when I
very
was doing
high.
mathematics, I'll tell you. When I was doing mathematics, the computer
Okay.
science knowledge was 1984.
Okay.
Computer science was only half of a book. You don't
Okay.
have knowledge about the computers which can put into one full book.
Yes.
Universities were not running a 6 months program because university professor don't have knowledge of 6 months teaching knowledge. So when I was doing my fourth semester, that even second year last, we had computer as one of the paper in which we
Okay.
have to make not the CD, not the, we have a punch card. And I started
Okay.
learning, and the computer, what a mobile can do now, which was equivalent to a big fridge, a full size fridge. That was the CPU. And with it, I
Okay.
have to put
Yes.
the card and then punch it and then do programming. I started learning computers in 1984. So it's
Okay.
40 years back I started learning computer science. So I did the Fortran 77, Fortran 4, Basic, Pascal. Then moved when I joined for my PhD. We had C, C++. When I joined the Department of Space, I had got .NET, ArcInfo, a lot of GIS related, geographic information systems. What you see in Google Maps, similar thing I made in 25 years back.
Oh my God.
Okay, so computer is an everyday activity. Now I play with a lot of gadgets. I do my own editing, I do my multimedia, I do video and audio processing, film making, all that I can do. So learning computers is a very simple thing because it's only practical application of a tool which you are using.
Okay.
Okay, so the tool is very simple. Only thing you should have the idea. When I have got a great idea of making my classroom very fantastic, same
Okay.
idea can be used for making my computers also fantastic, right? See, what happens is people don't understand the basics. When you don't understand the basics, your logic will not come into life. What is
Actually,
important? Uh,
they don't catch it from the beginning like you have adapted these changes. Like people like us, they just catch it from the middle, so they can't adapt to those
it is
changes.
very, very simple. It doesn't take more than 1 or 2 weeks if you have got little inclination. But basic
Okay.
is more important. See, unless you have very basic, which probably I am using a paper to explain this is a rectangle, this is the length, and this is the height, and B into H becomes the area,
Yes.
which I am showing. Now, when I fold it into two, exactly it becomes a triangle, then I will say it is half BH. The base
Yes.
becomes this, H becomes this, half of that is what is, because when I am folding it becomes half. So the triangle becomes half area of a rectangle. If I
Yes.
can show like this to a child, the child understands. Even a small child at small age also I can teach. What is more important is showing is more important, and practically displaying it, practically doing it is much more easier and better than asking them to repeatedly write 100 times.
Yes.
It should not be done. Your
That's
handwriting can be beautiful only when you know how to teach the handwriting improvement part. Generally, what happens is you have got what is written on top of the book, and you will ask people to copy it down, 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 down like this. And you can see the copy does not improve their handwriting, because first time they are seeing the printed one, second time they are seeing what they have written already.
yes.
So it is copying
They're
what you
not.
copied. So it doesn't improve. You just reverse it. Start writing from bottom and next line on top. All the time you will start looking on the top. So instead of writing from top to bottom, write from bottom to top. Your handwriting will
Bottom to
improve.
top.
Understand? This is a small change which I give to children, which will make a lot of difference in their learning pattern.
But I find your tips wonderful. Like yesterday, you did the maths tips. My God, they amazed me.
Oh, so you
The
have seen that
subtraction
video.
ones,
You have seen
yes,
that
the
video.
subtraction ones. Like I always try to accumulate things which are good for children, and they feel very it's interesting for them, because most of the children
Okay,
here, they
now
feel
now
maths
now tell
difficult.
me,
Yes.
Shakila, what is 41 minus 14? 4 1 41 minus 1 4 14.
4 plus 1, 5, 9, 45.
No, not 4 1. It is 4 minus 1 3.
Okay, 27.
Wonderful. You are a beautiful student, and you can learn computer so easily. If you can learn maths like this, I'm sure you are good in your logical reasoning, analytical skill, mathematical ability. All this is how I test my students. I tell something and
So,
immediately you are able to capture, and you have that interest of learning. I'm sure rarely I see teachers like Shakila who has got a lot of interest in learning.
that's an honor for me, sir. Sir, I'm
Great.
45 years old, and I have spent all my life in Dubai. Since my childhood, my father took me when I was 5 years old, and he just took us for he worked in a bank, and he brought us up alone there, because my grandparents were alone here in Pakistan, so my mother had to serve them. But he did the duty of getting us education there. So when I came to Pakistan, I was crystal clear. I feel that whatever minute you spend, you have to face God, and we have to follow the right footsteps, and somebody should take benefit from us. We should be a source of benefit for the humanity.
Where did you stay
That's
in
my.
the where you stayed in Dubai?
It was in Rashidiyah. You see, did you
Rashidi.
the
I
old
know. I used
yeah
to stay.
airport?
I used to stay either very close to Al-Qusays or maybe Karama. These are all the places where I
Yes,
stay. Yeah. You can
yes.
look at
Actually,
DrTPS Dubai. You will see a lot of schools which I covered.
oh, good. That's very
Plenty
nice.
of them. Millennium
As I
School,
told
Birki
you,
Public School, Delhi Public School, Dubai, no, Gulf Model School, Gulf Model School,
wow.
GMS. All these schools I have
Our
got
own
teachers
English
there.
school,
Our
our
own
own
English
English school
school.
was a very good
Yeah,
school.
our own school, and
Yes.
Millennium School started when I started my lectures. So I had a
Okay.
great
Yeah.
three
That was.
days workshop for children there. I keep, and lot of memories in Dubai. And not only
Dubai.
Dubai,
Yes. Same
Dubai,
here. Same
Sharjah,
here.
Alain, Abu Dhabi. Abu Dhabi, I stayed in the Indian Social Club. Indian Social Club,
Okay.
1 month. I conducted summer camp,
Wow.
and 150 children with me for 1 month, where I trained them drama, music, art, craft, dancing. Most of the things what you have to learn like a child is what I did there. So I have got a lot
Yeah.
of
Because
memories in
you're
Dubai. Yeah.
because you be a child with a child, and you be
Yes,
a grown up with a
yes,
grown up. That's the most amazing thing about you.
and this week, tomorrow,
I
day
mean,
after
I find
tomorrow,
out all the roles in you. You are a multi character in
I
yourself.
enjoy. See, what is most important is enjoying your time. And day after tomorrow, I'm going to Bengal, the other end of India. And then I am from the southeast. I'm going to the southwest. I'm going to the northeast of India. I'll be going
Okay.
after that. I will go to Sri Lanka for 3 4 days, and then I will come back and go to the west of India, which is Goa. and then I'll be in between to Kerala. I keep on traveling like this. Then I go to Delhi. Every month I am able to travel and talk to people like this, and I'm getting connected to a lot of Pakistan people like you who are interested in learning and teaching. I'm sure, why should not I celebrate my life?
Of course, sir. That's a passion, and no one can stop you. No one.
I think we should meet sometime somewhere in Dubai or wherever
Yes,
possible.
sure. I was there 3 years back, but to tell you the truth, when I saw the skyscrapers on Jumeirah Road, I got scared.
Yeah, too much of change. Yeah.
Too
I have
much
not
of
I have
development.
not gone
All
after
my
2018 was my last visit to Sharjah. I had
okay.
a 10th grade students exam tension reduction classes. I am a psychotherapist, so I take care of the tension, problems, worries, life mentoring is what I do. You could join actually Sri Lanka if you wanted to have a teachers, early educators program. And I just finished writing a book on adaptive learning, which book I wrote 17 years back. Now I wrote a new version of it with the augmented reality, artificial intelligence, Internet of Things, big data,
Of course,
and
I'll read all because I love reading. If I tell you the truth, Khaleej Times was there at my time when I was small, and Young Times was the magazine, and I couldn't sleep without reading. I couldn't
good.
sleep without reading the magazine and everything. And in my school, I was made fun of, like, what happened to Amitabh Bachchan today, and what happened to Rekha, and they said, Kajol is the auntie of which actor? I knew that because I was interested in all of it.
I'm seeing Shakila going back to your younger class,
Yeah,
younger
yes, that's true,
generation
sir.
class.
I was so happy. I couldn't tell you. I was so happy in the morning. I came to my parents' house because internet in my house was not that stable. So I came to my parents' house walking, and I told Sir Rehmat, who's the facilitator at Rehan Online Academy. Right now, I'm attending the class, but I told them you have to excuse me because I have a lot to talk to Dr. TPS because when I came to know he's from Kerala, I had all my teachers in my mind, and I knew I have to learn a lot from him.
I'm blessed. I'm blessed.
Same here, sir. Same here. Uh, but I know your time is so precious, and there are many people whom you want to teach, who want to learn from you, and who want to go. But next week, I'm trying to contact my teacher, my school teacher. She's in UK, but I'm trying to contact all my teachers of my school so that I can interview them and we
Good,
can revise our memories
good.
and I can learn from them. But sir, talking to the schooling system, I will be in touch with you very
Yes,
often.
welcome, welcome.
What message do you want for me? Do you want to give for me and for all the other people of this country? Like how you are, you don't care about your age, you didn't care about your, I don't know about your family, but of course our profession needs passion, so we don't care about and we give equal time. Of course, if I know I have to take a class at 9 a.m., I do all my work in the morning. I get up at 5 and I start doing my work so that I make sure I am there at 9.
See, I always keep saying a teacher is one who has to be a learner first.
Yes, that's
I
true.
keep probably until now, before I join you, I was listening to the education seminar which happened the other day in Delhi with the government NCERT people, and then I was listening how people are getting changed and what is that they are doing. And what I did was all that great presentations which are coming there. I have just taken a screen print of all of them because I can relook at it. And this is just I collected today morning. Okay. And just before that, yesterday night only, I got my book printed, which is on augmented reality. And this is the title for that, adaptive learning.
Okay.
Understood. So
Have
what
you,
I do
yeah,
is I keep learning, and this is on mental care. See,
that's
if we have the teacher's job is not giving knowledge, there is a great proverb all the teachers should learn. A station master is where the train goes, right?
yes,
The station master minds the trains. A
yes,
station master minds the
minus
trains.
15.
A
Yes.
schoolmaster trains the minds.
That's so nice.
Understood? So the job of
Oh,
a
good.
schoolmaster is creating a creative mind.
Okay.
So learning is not memorizing something. Learning is what is making me to improvise my memory, in which immediately I can say, when I see my mother's picture, I don't have to think, oh, who is this lady? Is it my mother? I
Yes.
don't have to think like this. Without
Yes.
thinking, automatically from the heart, from the manas, the
Yes.
feeling comes. Do I get
Of
such a
course.
feeling when I see an equation in mathematics? Oh, this is wonderful, like this. Then my math teacher is a good teacher. How do you make every learning activity so passionate? And that is what I do. If I cannot make my children to realize this is so wonderful to learn maths, physics, chemistry, biology, social science, I keep saying, you know what is history? History is AD and BC.
Yes.
This is what we learned, right? Actually,
Yes.
this is AD and this is BC. So what is history? ABCD.
Wow. I didn't learn that in my own years of schooling. That's so nice.
Understood? So what you do is you put AD here, whatever happens in AD already would have happened in BC, because BC is
Yeah,
in
yeah.
between AD.
AD.
Understood? See, this is what a logical reasoning. You have to
Yes. We give
logically
logics to
think
our
about things
explanation.
and then put them into observation, look at it. When I see something, oh, I understand this is what it is. When I wanted to draw a picture, it becomes so easy. If I know
Yes.
mathematics, I can draw picture very easily. I know this is my face, draw like an oval and then make it into three portions. And the first portion is my eyebrow and top of it. And this portion is the 1/3 of it. You can see exactly it is 1/3.
Yes.
And my eye ends where my ear starts, so that I can keep my specs straight there. Where my ear top is, bottom is ending, I will get my nose. This is geometry,
Yes.
this is mathematics. God has created a human being with a great geometry, and if you don't observe that geometry, life becomes so boring, right?
Yes. No objectives.
So
No
enjoy the
mission.
world. So that is why yesterday I was mentioning LIFE, all my books: Life of Love, Life Made Simple, Rhythm of Life. So many books I have written, and that LIFE, life is common. LIFE, life is live in full enjoyment. Live in full enjoyment. No,
No, I mean, that's
learn,
wonderful. I love that.
learn in full enjoyment.
Enjoyment.
No, when you learn, the
That's nice.
spelling is LEARN, learn. I'm sure
Learn.
when you learn driving, you need a L board.
Yes.
After learning, you remove the L.
Yes.
So if you write learn, LEARN, remove L, it becomes EARN, earn.
ARN.
So what is life?
Wow.
Learning is an investment for future earning. So learn today,
Oh my
start
God.
earning tomorrow.
It's a
You can
huge
Google, but
abbreviation.
you can
Wow.
Google, you will end up the expansion from DrTPS only. This is my invention, not that I copied from internet and then telling you, right?
Mhm.
So you have to be creative. When you are creative in maths, you are creative in science, you are creative in life, you are creative in cooking, you are creative in teaching.
Yes.
Creativity
All the
is
things like
what
that.
people should have, not mugging up and then putting the same thing out.
Out. That's never learning.
That's never learning. I
I,
am sure if
I,
Shakila would have prepared 10 questions and wanted to finish the interview 40 minutes, I'm going to finish it like this will be
sir,
boring. But if you
I
become genuine,
have, I have prepared. I have prepared, but I need a question, even one from here.
so
I have put.
same way, you prepare for your class, giving a lecture in your class, but don't use it.
Yes.
have a dialogue with the students and then make them to relate to their life, talk so many things. Now we spoke so many things, we spoke about the Islamabad, Rawalpindi, Quetta, border, Dubai, Bombay, Kerala, West Bengal, Sri Lanka, whatnot,
Yes.
different subjects. So this has to be a class. What is there in syllabus you can study anywhere. What is not in syllabus you can study only from your teacher.
Yes, that's true.
So every teacher has to be beyond syllabus.
That is
Finishing
why
syllabus
teachers,
should not be the job,
yes,
but for which the
performance.
teacher has to be creative.
Really, I'm feeling like I'm going in 2000s, before 2000s. I'm feeling I'm sitting in my with my teachers. Really, sir. Like you said, the abbreviation of life. Like last week, I was looking at a friend of Rehan Saab, Rehan Alawala, Daniel Lim. He came from America, and he said a very nice abbreviation like yours. He said, what is life? Life is ABC. What is ABC? Always be curious.
Yeah.
Always be curious, and I like that so much, same as you mentioned about life and learn and earn. I'll never forget that.
Good.
I'll always be try to be in contact with you, sir, and I will my promise is that I will read all your books. I will
Most
finish
welcome.
them.
Anytime you want, we could have a Jimit. I'm free only when I don't travel, but once in
Okay.
maybe 10 days, 5 days, I will be probably at these days. Maybe
Okay.
7 days, 8 days I used to travel. Now these days little less.
Because of hot weather or because of
Yeah, one is weather, and there is another one is the exam season. Exams are. I also teach in the university, engineering colleges. I am a professor of practices for IC5. So I have got a responsibility
okay.
of going around India to teach the universities. Okay, so sometime that time comes. Now the holidays most of the time. And earlier, my trip was almost to Gulf, but after COVID, the see what happens is when you have a contact, immediately we start going. Once and twice you go, then third time somebody keeps calling because it's all by personal contacts and then
Yeah,
connections, right?
contacts, of
So
course.
it comes
Whenever
like that.
you visit Dubai, do let me know, sir. It will be an honor for me.
Yeah, yeah, sure. You could come to Sri Lanka if you want next week. Um, July 11th to 14th, there is a conference on early childhood education. That will
Okay.
be an international conference.
I'll contact with you on Messenger
Yeah, definitely you can.
and share the details with you. Thank you so much. Please keep me in your mind.
Pranams and
And it was
prayers. All the
wonderful.
best
It
wishes.
was. Thank you so much, sir. And best wishes for you. May God give you health and you be as you are.
Always. I've got another 30
Thank
years
you,
to
sir.
go.
More than that, sir. More than that.
Inshallah.
Inshallah. Inshallah. Okay, sir. Take care of yourself. Allah
Thank you.
Hafiz.
Kudafis.
Thank you so much, doctor. It was so precious for me. I'll keep this in my mind and pray for you. We pray 5 times, but I'll pray 24 hours for you. A great personality, sir.
Thank you so much.